Hello everyone, hope you guys are having a happy Sunday. Currently going on a scooter ride in Kettering. We're going to the southwest part of the town right now. Currently we're kind of like in the eastern middle part. Well, we got ourselves an interesting situation right here because they're doing some work right there, so I have to go around it. Alrighty, around the road work. So before we continue on our route, I want to show you something real quick on the way. So right in front of us is the Kettering Post Office. Then we're going to cross the road, across this side road that's coming up here in just a second. I want to show you our first official stop of the day. So we are passing by the headquarters of Casano's Pizza, or better known as Casano's Pizza King. So here's the headquarters right here, and they got a little restaurant right next to it. So if you're ever in the Dayton area, definitely try out Casano's Pizza. Now we're going to continue down this way towards David. Hey Savage, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. So, taking you guys to Southwest Kettering today. Passing by Meyer, one of the largest grocery store chains in the Midwest. No problem. I'm actually passing by the Kettering Meyer right now. So we're currently on our way to David. We'll be riding along that for a bit until we get to our first neighborhood of the day. Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you joining me. So I'm currently in, I guess you could say South Central Kettering right now. And we are on our way to Southwest Kettering. I forget the exact name of it, but we're coming up on the left, some type of college. I forget exactly what it's called. It either has to do with like art or like photography or something like that. I forget exactly what it is, but the modern College of Design. We're passing by it on the left. So we're about to turn on the David. And when we get, like I said, we'll be going along that for a bit until we get to the first neighborhood of the day. So most of Kettering that I've shown you thus far has been Eastern Kettering, and I'm trying to branch out into different parts of the town. I've already done like a central one and like a little bit of the west. I did that on Memorial Day. Today we're doing Southwest, and I'll do more of like West Central at different times. Over here to our right is a putt-putt golf place over here. Used to go there a lot when I was a kid. And then we got a roller skating place over here. That's right. Went there many times when I was younger. I like the one with the waterfall the best. Bonjour, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. So the light that we're coming up to, that's Marshall Road. If you watched my video that I made last year about the history of Kettering, that street was named after one of the Civil War soldiers that was from this area back when this was Van Buren Township. I forget the name of it exactly, but we're passing by one of the parks in the Kettering Park District on our left. And there's going to be another one also on the left coming up in a little bit. All right, Savage, you have a good day at work. See you later, and thank you for popping in for a little bit. Coming up on the left is we're passing by the Kettering YMCA. So right over here is the Kettering YMCA. So on our left, we're passing by the other park I was telling you about. And then after that is a high school that I'll show you guys real quick. So up ahead right here, we're going to cross the road real quick so I can show you better on the other side of the road. So right in front of us is Alter High School. If you saw one of my videos from a few weeks ago, just before Memorial Day, I said that I went to Chaminade Julienne High School, and Alter is Alter's technically my rival. So passing by, not my biggest friend, basically. But yep, that was our rival. We had another rival in the Dayton area. It was called Carroll High School. They're technically a rival, but not as much as Alter. But if you have a favorite college football team or an NFL team, you have your favorite team, and then you have your rival team. I guess you could say it's kind of equivalent to that. And then right in front of us is St. Charles Catholic Church. That's where the students at Alter go to church. So up on top of the hill, we have a couple radio stations, and then the towers associated with them are right over there. Now we're getting ready to pass by St. Charles School. .79 degrees. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of these live streams now before it gets really hot, because after 4th of July, it's gonna be like way too hot to do these middays, so I'm just going to try to do as many of these rides as I can before it gets too hot. So I'm going to turn off the scooter for a bit and then walk up this hill right here. Can't really see that much during the summer because of all the leaf cover, but during the winter you can see pretty good distance from the top of the hill. About halfway up the hill. Almost to the top. It's definitely a little bit harder heading to the top of the hill pulling a scooter. Almost there. Alrighty, at the top of the hill. Okay, so here's where we just came from. Like I said, during the winter, it's see a little bit more from the top of the hill, but since the summer and there's the leaf cover, you can't really see it a whole lot. Okay, I'm gonna put the scooter here real quick and I'll take a quick water break. Like I said a second ago, it's pretty tough going up that hill, pushing a scooter. So we're at the top of the hill. During the winter, you can see a little bit of a ways this way, but since it's summer and there's the leaf cover, you really can't see a whole lot. All right, so we're gonna head down James Hill Road. Right now we are passing by Club Marinol Swim Club. Definitely a good day to be at the pool. This neighborhood kind of reminds me of like a neighborhood in Florida, like the way the houses look, and then there's also a pond in the back too, so that also adds to it. You can see a little bit of the you can see a little bit of the pond through right there. So at the road that's coming up on the right, the first one on the right, we'll be heading down that, and then I'm gonna be walking a little bit through this neighborhood because my battery's getting a little bit low, about halfway, so that way I have enough to, I'll stop it there for a bit, so that way I have enough to get back to where I need to go, but I'll walk for a bit and show you a little bit of this neighborhood, and then we'll hop back on David, and I'll show you where the radio station is. So if you're just joining the live stream, I am currently in Southwest Kettering right now. If you've been following my live streams for a while, I've mostly done like live streams in Eastern Kettering, but I'm trying to show you different parts of the town. So right now we're on our way to David Road, and I want to show you guys a radio station. Then we're going to start heading back, and we'll head along David for a little bit. Today's definitely a nice day. It's in the mid to high 70s right now, and there's a nice breeze, so it's not too hot. And definitely a lot better than what we're gonna have in like August, for example. It's like 90 plus degrees every single day. But I'm trying to do as many of these live streams as I can before then, so that way you can see that much, because it's come late July, early August, it's just way too hot to be outside before like 6:37. Alright, we are at exactly half battery life, so I'm gonna turn off the scooter and walk for a little bit, so that way I have enough battery to get back. don't know how well you can see it, but up ahead is Forest Hill Avenue. Basically, in downtown Dayton, it's Main Street, and it's Main Street in most of the towns in the Dayton area, but just the region that I'm in, it's called the Miami Valley, and it basically cuts the Miami Valley in half. Yep, overall today's a really nice day. Definitely nice to have a break from all the on and off rain that we've had for the past month. I think it's to the, once we get to the end of the street, I think it's to the left, but there's another road that we have to take to get to David. If I had more, battery life, I would take you over to David Cemetery, but I don't have enough to go there and come back. But it's not that far from here. But I've made a couple videos of there back in the past. They have like a historic section. They have a military section, and in fact, the inventor of the jet engine is buried there. So all the planes that you see with jet engines, they're the inventor that's buried in David Cemetery. Winchester, that's the street I've been looking for. So up ahead is Far Hills again. Motorcycle guy. So we get to the top of this little hill. I think there's like if I remember right, we turn on a road for just a split second, then they'll get us on the David. Not as bad as the hill I was on earlier. So if you're just joining the live stream, I'm currently in Southwest Kettering. We're heading to David Road, which is straight ahead. My battery's at, my scooter battery's at 0.5% right now. So I'm gonna start heading back, but I'm at least gonna show you guys a few more things before I head back. All right, we're gonna cross David real quick. We're gonna go on along David for a little bit, and then I'll show you guys the radio station. Looks like they're working on the, or maybe they did work on it, because there's a couple cones right there. Okay, it's the road right over here, it's closed. Nothing to do with this right here. Coming up on the left is the radio station. So here's the radio station. Here's the different channels that broadcast from there. And then there's the towers. There's some dishes right there. I'm gonna turn off the scooter just for a second to save some battery while I'm walking up this hill here real quick. You have a decent view, not much, but a decent view of the area from up here. See a little ways that way. Now we're going to ride down the hill. Crossing Ackerman. So now we are back by Alter High School. Forgot to mention earlier when I was going by, it looks like they're doing some construction during the summer. I think they're redoing the parking lot up front. Here's the front of Alter High School. At some other time, I'm gonna head to the neighborhood that's to the left of us. Passing by Ernst Park, and then also to our right is the Kettering YMCA. And we are coming up on Marshall Road, just ahead of us. So the name of the park that's right over here is called Ireland Park. Kind of sounds like Ireland, but the only difference is it doesn't have a D at the end. Just waiting on the light. If you're just joining me, I'm at the corner of David and Marshall and Kettering. Just showed you guys Southwest Kettering. Now we're on the way back. I'm going to take you through another neighborhood in just a second once we get through this light. So as I mentioned a second ago, passing on our right is Ireland Park. Kind of sounds like Ireland, but the only difference is there's no D at the end. Not this road right here, but the next road on the left is the road we're going to turn down. Looks like we have a DoorDash delivery on the left. So we're going to make a left down this road right here. We have a nice classic Ford truck coming up on our right. So we're going to pass through this neighborhood, and then after that we're going to head on to Stroop. I'll turn off the scooter for just a split second to walk up this hill, save the battery. So, at the end of this street, we'll be passing by, Stroop. We'll head on that for a little bit. And if you've been here since the beginning of the stream, we're gonna be heading by Casanos again. So we're making a right on Stroop. Coming up ahead in about a quarter mile is Casanos. I don't know how well you can see it from the phone, but that red sign up ahead's for Casanos. So this is the headquarters factory and then also a restaurant for Casanos. They are known as the Pizza King. That's by the restaurant. Here's the headquarters. So here's the headquarters. And then here is the historical marker. If you're just joining me real quick, I want to show you Casanos real quick. Casanos Pizza. And there's the historical marker over there on the right. So now we're back to where we started the live stream. I'm going to go for a little bit longer. Passing by the Kettering post office. Now we're going to make our little detour again. Now we are at the corner of Stroop and Wilmington. Now we're coming up on Whitman. Oh my gosh, I think there was just an accident right there. That black car right there. That was crazy. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen something like that. So we're gonna head along Stroop for a bit, and then eventually we're gonna head back towards Indian Ripple Park, and then probably about there, since you've seen that before, I'll probably end the live stream about there. We're about to cross over the Little Beaver Creek. Live stream's approaching about an hour. So at the light up ahead, we're about to head into the neighborhood that Indian Ripple Park is right next to. So this light, we're going to turn down Braddock. At the first street on the right, we're going to make a right. We're going to head towards Indian Ripple Park. I forget the name of the pole, but there's a pole up there as well. We just passed an hour on the live stream. Crestwood Swim Club. So right now we're driving through the parking lot of Crestwood Swim Club, and then we are coming up on Indian Ripple Park. And now we are in Indian Ripple Park. There's some baseball diamonds over there, playset area over there, and then roller skating area right there. Have a graduation party over here on the left. Got a lot of water right here. So we're coming up on the Kettering Middle School, and then it's football fields on the left. That's on your left. I think that about wraps it up for this video. I'm going to head home, get some dinner. It's about dinner time. Charge up my phone, charge up my scooter. I might go for another ride later on in the evening. Just depends on what's going on. But I think that's about it. Please like the video. Please comment on the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.